Yeah, I can hear you.
Sure. Okay. So let us see what is happening here. Yeah, before this, can you do one thing, Mohammed? Can you just go to IIS, in the sense, just go to run.
Um,
Yeah.
you mean the control panel?
No, run. I mean command prompt. Just not command prompt. Just go to run. Yep. Yeah, run. And type in inet mgr. INET
INET.
mgr. This is nothing but internet manager, which will open you IIS. The server. We were talking about something on IIS, right? The server, which, yeah, this is your IIS. You remember we enabled everything under IIS. We went to control panel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so this is
Mhm.
nothing but your IIS. Can you just maximize this window? Yeah. So now go to,
Sneha, can we
yeah.
start uh, recording the that I could remember
Yeah, I've started. I'll be sending
or
from
later?
today. Yeah, I've started now.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
I've
Thank
already
you.
started, and I know that we should remember all these stuff, and I've started, and on daily basis I'll be sending you the videos. Not a problem. Okay.
All right.
Okay, fine. Actually, your voice is not clear, Mohammed. Actually, I don't know what is happening. It's breaking.
Yeah, I know your voice is also breaking. Should we have voice type and just this one here and then?
I think that's fine. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's connect for voice in Skype, and let's mute this. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better here, I think.
Yeah, this is much better here now. Right. So yeah, here if you can see at left hand side, uh, here it's this is, yeah, under sites. If you can go under sites, yeah. Can you just can you just expand this one, like this one? Yeah. No, you don't have to expand all things. Just minimize. Yeah, you can see here something called SharePoint Central Administration, right here.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. So here, can you just click on this browse? Yeah. One sec. So that is nothing but internet settings turned off. Turn on internet settings. Let's do some. Oh, I'm able to click on your desktop.
Yeah, you were able to control my screen.
Okay, no. It's better that you. No, I was thinking that whatever pointer I'm showing, you are clicking on it, but it is
No.
not. Okay, fine, not a problem. Okay, fine. So can you just go back to IIS now? So this is nothing but your server, anyways. Okay. So here, see, whatever we have installed, everything is automatically configured here. If you can see, SharePoint Central Administration, SharePoint Web Services, and everything is here now, right?
All right.
Now, can you just go to, can you just minimize everything, like default website minimize, SharePoint 80 minimize. You don't have to see what, yeah. Now go to SharePoint -80, yeah, and again come back here and click on browse.
Okay.
If you click on browse, yeah, let us see what happens here.
So what's going on? Like something is not enabled.
I no, it should be, because if it is not connecting to something, it should give something like your internet connection is not fine, or something. I don't. Can you just close the browser once? Yeah, because as your IIS is working fine, it should work. Now, let us do one thing. Let us restart your IIS once. How to restart is, can you just go back to run? Yeah, before that, close this window, IIS one. Yeah, close it. No, in run, just type in IIS reset. IIS reset. RESET. Yeah, click enter. Yeah, yeah. Now it is restarted. Anyways, it's so fast. Now go to run again and open your Pilot Manager. Yeah, now just maximize this window and go to that. Okay, sites. Okay, you don't have to go now. Now, anyways, just go to run. Anyways, let's start from there itself. Run. No, not run. I mean start. I'm sorry. Start all programs and go to Microsoft Sharepoint. Yeah, products and central administration. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. You have enabled the security here. I can see that window. You know the security window, right? Can you just close it and open it again once? All programs. Go click on that. Yeah, click on. Yeah, wait a minute. Here, we'll be getting some. Yeah, here.
Show details.
One sec. No, it is not loaded for me actually. It is just. One sec. Yeah, here do one thing. Click on change when these notifications appear. Yeah. Just enable the full security. I mean full security says go down. Never notify. Yeah. Click on OK. Okay. Say yes. Yeah, that's right. That will give you. But anyways, because as of now it will work without anyway. No, it will open. It should open. It is not opening. Yeah. One sec. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Anyways, I don't understand why it is not working for you.
Should I open in another?
No. It should open here itself. Because anyway, sometimes it will be very slow. Have you tried opening it once you have restarted your system?
Yeah, I tried every time. Like whenever I
Like
restart.
and you were waiting for some time, or how it was?
No, it just stays like that. So I thought like it's not browsing. It seems like it's stopped.
Okay. Let me do. Okay, let me just do some search here. Okay, just give me a moment.
Sure.
I don't know what's happening. Just give me a moment.
Should I install the IE10?
No. You don't need actually. You don't need IE10 anyways. IE9 is more than enough. Or you can also browse in even here. Yeah, even in this Chrome it should get opened anyways. That doesn't matter at all. And one more thing. Are you administrator here?
I am an administrator.
Can you just go to control panel once? Yeah. Go to user accounts and family.
User account.
Or yeah, there it is. Yeah, at the top. No, not here. Okay, just go back. I mean, right top. Here, user accounts. Yeah, just click on it. Yeah, now Asad administrator here. Click on the last one. Change user control settings. Let us see how it is. Okay, never notify programs try attention which is click on OK. Let us do one thing. Let us okay, let us create an just click on manage another account. Okay, click on create new account. Yeah, type in the name admin, small ADMIN.
Administrator?
Yeah, administrator. Okay, just just use something small. Just type in ADMIN small a small with a small. That's fine. It's very easy to remember. Yeah, create account. Yeah, and click on administrator again. Admin, yeah, admin. Create password. Just again create. You can just create admin again. Admin with small a. Admin and admin. Yeah, fine. Now create password. Now let us use this account anyways. Can you just close now? Close this window. You have got one user anyways. Just close this window. Yeah. Now just give me 1 minute. I just need one confirmation here. Just now. Okay. No, not here. In command prompt. I said. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just go to something called run. Yeah. You can just directly paste here. Paste in a sense, no. Just go like yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Click on enter. Let us see. Package manager. Can you close the IE windows or close all browsers? Yes. Yeah, it is working. It is working on it. It will take some time because it has to activate some things. I think you remember this command. Actually, instead of running this command, we have just enabled everything. You remember?
Exactly, I remember.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. But I just wanted to make sure some things here. Yeah, I think it's done. Let us restart IIS once. Can you just run the command again? IIS reset. Resetting is IIS reset. Not this one. From run. Yeah. IIS reset. Yeah, that one. Fine. Cool. Now can you just open it again? Go to start.
Sorry.
No issues. Go to start central administration. All programs. Yeah. Oh gosh, it is same it seems. Okay, let it open. Let it stay open. Maybe sometimes it takes some time. Anyways, let me check out some other solution again. Just. So you got it?
Yeah, I got the password.
Okay. Sure. So you're able to see my screen? Sorry. Mohammed, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, sure. So now here, let me go to the same. I'll go to start all programs, and if I go to something called micro Sharepoint products and central administration, okay, it will open the page. See, this is how it opens anyways. Okay, and it is asking me for my password. I'll give you my password and click on OK. So this is the central home page. Can you see now? So this is the SharePoint central administration page actually. So this is what I was about to show, and sometimes it will, and sometimes when there is no user level set or some issues, it won't be setting up. You can see my whole screen right now. Am I right? Yeah. I'll just open my iNet manager. See, you can see my site, right? This is Srinasam, and this is ported on some port called 12699, right?
Right.
So this is completely hosted on I'll show you my, this is my inet manager, right? Here under this I have sites. If you can see, I have central
Yeah.
administration, which the port will be same 12699. So here if I click on this again, it will go to same site, and if I open, it will give me the same site. Can you see this? It's the
Yeah.
same site I'm open. So this is what I was about to check, with you. So this is a normal, this is the main screen in the whole SharePoint where you will be doing everything. Whenever it says central administration, this is the page where you can do all things like creating websites. We'll be seeing these things, how to manage, how to create website, right? And how to actually do monitoring stuffs, and we'll be seeing these stuff. So but I just want to show you this because after this class you should be able to do something, right? That's why we are struggling so much to enable this for you. I have even this I tried it after I have completely formatted my PC before our class started actually, and I have installed it afresh, but I don't know why this is not working actually for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
The port is locked.
No, because you have already restarted your PC, right? Like
What's that?
restarted. You have already restarted your PC, right?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Then it will take a random port. Actually, this port is whenever you install your SharePoint, right? So it will just check whether whatever port is there in your PC, and it will take a random port which is free, and this will be allocated to your SharePoint, which means no other application can use this port anyways. It will lock your port. But if you are getting some white screen, it do mean something else actually, but not that is not a problem of your what do you call SharePoint, but that is something else. We have to enable something in IIS anyways. So that is the only thing we I am looking for, just to because once we start class, it won't take much time to grab up. But the only thing is the setup thing is a bit messy. So that's why we are taking so much of time. So now you understood this is the one actually. So how should we do? Like, shall we move on with this, or shall we first set up in your PC, Mohammed? What do you feel like? Shall we first solve that? Because instead of starting, what I am feeling is let us solve. Let us make your SharePoint run and move on. Or how do you want? Like, it's all up
Yeah,
to
I
you.
think is if I do not have SharePoint running, then I cannot practice whatever you teach me. So I
Yeah,
think
perfect. Even I'm thinking the same. Let us connect back to your PC. Okay. I think if I'm done with your setting up your SharePoint in your PC, then I think we can right. Then I don't have to see your laptop desktop, because continuously I'll be sharing mine, and I'll be taking video and I'll be providing it to you, so that you can practice in your own, right?
correct. That's correct.
Okay, fine. So let's connect back to your PC now, then, right?
Um,
Yeah, you can just close my instance. Yeah, fine. I just wanted to show this page because from so many days we were just wondering what it is, and this is what it is. It's a simple page. You can notice, right? It's not a big page which is, but it's a simple page which is again developed in pure .NET.
oh,
So this complete product is developed in pure .NET by Microsoft, and they have provided it actually. But once we start it, then we'll get things. So now let me just check on okay, can you just go back to iNet manager? Yeah. Okay, go to basic authentication.
um,
Here,
where
here,
is that?
here in this middle screen. No. Okay, just yeah, select central administration and go to authentication under IIS. I mean, double click on that. No, the same. The same. Whatever you have selected, that is the one. Yeah. Double click on that. Yeah. Now click on basic authentication. And here you can see enable, right, at right hand,
Yeah.
at right, or right click on enable. Yeah, just enable. Wait a minute, your anonymous is
There's an
uh,
alert that showed up on the right side. SSL is not enabled
yeah,
for
yeah,
this
yeah,
site.
yeah. Credentials is sent to create a show the white. Doesn't matter. It's anyways we'll be working locally, right? Anyways, these are some workarounds for Windows 7 anyways. So for real time you won't be working on Windows 7. You will have to work on server where you will not get all these challenges, I'm sure, because I haven't got any of these challenges. Now let us do one thing. Close this IIS. Yeah, and can all even the browser. Yeah. Can you just restart IIS? Go to run again. Yeah, cool.
Reset.
Yeah, reset. Yeah. Now open INET manager. Okay, now keep it aside. Now open, go to start and open the central administration. Sharepoint, and yeah, let us see whether this works or not. Cool, man. Yeah, can you just give your username and password? Windows.
Um, the new admin or the
Yeah, or you can use the existing one, whatever you have logged in. You can just
okay.
give that username and password. Yeah, let us see.
Still browsing.
Yeah, yeah, let it go, let it go. Even I'm tensed. See, if this circle is going on, then
Yeah.
we can have some hope that something will be loaded. But if it is not loading anything, it's a yes. You got your
Finally.
finally you got your SharePoint completely. Yeah.
That we did not enable what was that? Authentication.
Uh,
That's what we did actually.
yeah. What happened here is, like, it all depends actually. If it is completely secure site, you should never. Can you just go back to IIS? Let me explain some authentication things here. Yeah, anyways I'll have to. Yeah, here you can see anonymous authentication, right?
Anonymous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anonymous is something like, it will not ask for some authentication or not.
Uh huh.
Like, it will just take your local, it will just take some anonymous authentication sense directly, it will trigger. So authentication is nothing but, if you are logging to one NT, so what happens is it will take only that authentication. Authentication is basically, if your computer is logged with some password or and user ID, you will have to provide the same for even SharePoint. Or
Correct.
you can also create a other users for, because you will have to create user levels for others to check in and do some stuff, right, where you have to restrict them for some pages. So that is something which is again form authentication. You are giving some form level authentications. Form here is nothing but a page. So for some pages some guys can access, and some other, only those guys can have in that way, right?
Okay.
So this is like, but anyways, your can you just go back to I mean the page. Yeah, so this is your central administration. Okay, so this is the main page of your SharePoint. No, let's anyways we are in track anyways. One sec. Just fine. Okay, now you can see this page, right? So here,
Okay.
if you can go back to IIS now, let us I just want to show you something now. See, I said this is a IAS, which means are you getting any resound, Mohammed?
What's that?
Are you getting an echo of my sound?
It's not very clear. I'm not getting a lot of echo, but it's not very clear as well. But I
Yeah,
can
but I don't know. I'm getting a lot of echo. So can we just call back again? I don't.
I think you did not mute from the, or let me see if I
No, I
mute.
have. One sec. No, it's in mute. Even for you, I think it's muted, right?
Even speakers and microphones are mute.
Okay.
Because the first day I was getting your echo a lot.
Okay. No. No, even now I'm getting, because I've muted both my micro now. Just now I've, because anyways I'm not using speaker phone. I'm using, no, I'm using direct headset. Uh, can
Let me
I?
call you back
Yeah, please. Yeah,
on Skype.
sure. Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it's fine now. Okay.
All right.
So now, mm, no. Okay. Let me just use. I can show you in your PC itself till this class. Anyways. Okay. So from now we'll first learn what is server. Okay. Server in
Okay.
the sense what is IIS and all about. So IIS is nothing but a server, okay, which provides something called serving a page.
Mm-hmm.
What you will do is, in general, whenever you create a website or something, you will have to place that. Let us say you have something called Facebook, right? Facebook is is a website where you'll have so many pages, right? Let us say you have something called Facebook home page, you have something called Facebook profile page or contacts page, right? These are nothing but different pages.
Mm-hmm.
All those pages will be kept at one server. Again, whenever I am saying at one server, which it means machine, okay, they'll copy all the files into one hard drive, okay, and they'll place a server on that. So which is
Right.
nothing but, for us it's an IIS. If you can go back to this sites, under this, there are something called sites, right? Click on that.
What's that again? Sites?
Sites in IIS, at left hand side you have something called sites. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So here you have so many things, right? SharePoint 80, say SharePoint Central Administration and all, right?
Yeah.
Now we have seen till now what is called as SharePoint administration, right? Now
Yeah.
can you just click on SharePoint 80?
Um.
Yeah, and at the right hand side click on browse. You have under this browse website. Yeah, click on that browse. Yeah. Now again, not again. Okay, go back to the same and click on basic authentication. Just enable it on IIS. Yeah.
On SharePoint 80 or Central Administration?
No, 80, yes, SharePoint 80. And here, yeah, just enable this basic authentication. Anyways, if you enable it once, I think it will be same. Can you just click on central administration? Let us see what exactly it is. Is it enabled or authentication? Yeah, it will be enabled anyways. Now close IIS once. Close all your browsers. Can you just restart your IIS once? Yeah, you can close this administrative tools you either. Yeah. Yeah, restart your IIS now. Fine. Now open yeah, net manager. Yeah, cool. Now open this up, open the sites and go to SharePoint 80. Yeah, and browse it all. Again, I think, yeah, you have to give your name and password and click on OK. Okay, it is loading. Okay, so I think from this class you can just keep in mind that if there is anything now, yeah, this is the first page, man. So
Okay.
so we have seen something called administration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Administration is something which only the guy whoever is administering server and all, they need that.
Okay.
But this is the end page. Like let us say we were talking about someone like team member, manager, CEO and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for them this is the face.
Correct.
Okay, so this is a page actually which we will be using. So we will design these type of pages in SharePoint. See here, you can see welcome to your site. There is something called home. There is some links here, and we'll develop one complete site which is in our course. First 2 or 3 chapters are completely based on creating sites, creating collections, creating views, lists, so many things. So once we complete some course itself, you will understand what exactly SharePoint is, right? So at that point you will understand. So this is a actual face of page now. So this is not what I wanted to actually convey. Can you just go back to IIS? Actually you were discussing something on IIS, right? Not anything on SharePoint now. So you can see SharePoint 80, right?
Yeah.
Now close the browser once.
Internet.
Yep, internet browser, yeah. Now under this browse 80, you have selected anyway SharePoint 80. Above that there is an option called stop. Can you just stop it out? Yeah. Now can you just browse? What is happening? Can you just see any difference?
Yeah, it cannot display the page.
Yeah, because you are stopped. This means your server is down.
Oh, okay.
You understood now? Your server is down in the sense there are 2 things which can happen. So first thing we have seen, this is common in all, man. This is common in all. If your Facebook is down, if you are getting in Facebook that this is happening, which means it can be of 2 things. One, what we have done is, can you just go back to IIS? Yeah. So here we have selected something called SharePoint 80, and what we have done, we have just stopped only this site. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now can you just go back to central administration and browse?
So what is the difference between this 80 and central?
No. 80 is nothing but a port. No, the name is the name. You can rename it out. No issues. You'll understand what is this. See, you'll understand what is SharePoint 80, what is SharePoint Central Administration once we create our own website. Then you'll understand. But as of now, just understand the IIS anyways, right? You should be aware of IIS. What is what different things can happen here, right?
Okay.
Perfect. Now can you just browse this? Browse here at right hand side. You have here. Now it loads faster because first time it has. Now what is the difference? You can see, Mohammed. You can see we are using the same server. We are able to stop one site and we are able to enable one site, right?
Correct.
Anyways, these two are 2 different websites. Anyways, if you take in website thing, these 2 are 2 different websites, but what we are doing, we are making one site down and one site up, right? So which means we can also make one site down here. So can you just go back to IIS? Now click on SharePoint 80.
SharePoint
80 and start it up. So in the same you can start it. Now just go and browse it up.
and do what?
Browse. Yeah, browse. Yeah. Now can you see it?
Right.
So this is what we call it as server down and server up. Now we have seen one type of how to manage your website at high level to make it down and make it up. Now I'll tell you when we'll be using this server down and up, right? Okay. So let us say you are doing some maintenance work on your site,
Okay.
which means you are changing some text, you are changing some links and all, and you don't want anyone to touch. At that time, what you will do, you will make your site down for some time,
Mm-hmm.
right? And or you will say something that site is under maintenance, get back again. Have you ever seen this in some bank
Yeah.
websites
I
and
know.
all? Yeah, they'll be saying that website is under maintenance. So what they'll do, they'll redirect your URL to some other page, and the actual site will be under maintenance, and they'll bring it down. The bringing of site down is this.
Correct.
Okay, now I'll show you something which is how actually we stop the entire server. Now can you just go back to run, click on IIS stop.
IS what? Reset.
IIS stop. Okay, yeah. Now can you just click on the main about you have Asad Vaibhav, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that, the top one. Yeah, now you have option of stop, right? Can you just stop that? Which means you have completely stopped your server. Now
Correct.
go and check on anything. Just go on SharePoint 80 and try to browse. Go on central administration and try to browse.
Yeah.
Can you know? So go on any site. So under your this one, if you go and if you try to browse anything, you will not get anything, because the whole this is nothing but your complete server is down.
Correct.
Actual server. So previously it was your site was down. We say that in the server a site is down. So now we call that a server is down. And if server is down, which means there is some problem in server anyways, because whenever you make your site down, which means other sites will be running on same server. Now do you understand what do you mean by website and server?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
understand.
Now the thing is, you can have more than one websites on a server, and you can monitor starting and stopping servers in this way.
Correct.
Now again the thing is, we are talking about only IIS now. We are not talking about anything else called Tomcat and all, right? Even Tomcat, WebLogic or other servers, but that will be using for some other things like JSPs like Java and PHPs, right? So anyways, we don't need it. We know them right now. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is all about server. These are the main things which you have to know in the server. Okay. And this left hand step under sites, we have seen SharePoint 80, SharePoint Central Administration, and web service, right? So these are some websites which SharePoint will automatically create for you,
Okay.
right? But main thing is, anyways we have to start creating website in SharePoint from IIS. Don't worry. So you will be knowing like how whenever we will be using SharePoint, we don't have to code anything. Okay, whenever we use SharePoint to start and do something, we will see parallelly what is happening in IIS. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So that will be we'll be starting that. Anyways, now I just want to see some more very important things here. So now I think you have seen what is authentication now, right? Because if you in IIS itself, for each and every server there will be something called authentication.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever if anyone so many guys say that authentication is saved in server, right? Which means something like, let us take an example of some bank. Okay, if you are logging into bank
Okay.
bank website, so you will have to provide your username and password, right?
Okay.
So what they does is, they'll keep all your credentials in encrypted manner, one copy in server which is on IIS, let us say IIS.
Okay.
So what happens, that is the first level of authentication which will be done by IIS. And internally, when it goes to the actual application, which means a website, there will be one more level of authentication where it will be checking from database.
Okay.
right? So what happening here is, whenever, see, going into some code and checking in database is taking some time, right? You will have to again query your database. In database there will be something called username and password, cross check, come back and say that yes, this guy's authentication is correct, right?
Yeah.
So all these things will take some time. So that's why what they do is, they directly in server itself, they'll directly expose all the authentications, which is nothing but again an form authentication, which will be
Okay.
saved in server. Anyways, we don't need that. Anyways, SharePoint itself will take will take care of all these things. But only thing is, you should understand this concept actually. In long run, there will be something called authentication, which you'll have to maintain.
Okay.
Fine. So that is one thing, and you have something called. Anyways, now I want to do. Yeah, can you just go to advanced settings? Yeah. Now here, can you see the application pool here? The option called application pool.
Yeah, the first thing.
Yeah, first thing. Yeah. Can you just click on that? Yeah. Can you just click on that? Dots button. Yeah. Yeah. Can you just maximize this pool? Yeah. Drop down. Yeah. So now let it be. So I just want to explain. What is an application pool, right? See here. Application pool is something like nowadays as we see, some sites will be under .NET which are older version, some sites will be on newer versions, and some sites will be or very older, right? But your IaaS server will be only one. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let us say you have developed some site. Let us take an example of a big corporate or any company. So let us say they are operating from 2000 year. Okay. So from that moment, if they are using some websites, they have developed some websites in .NET. Let us say they have started developing on 2.0 .NET, and then after that they developed something in 3.5 and then 4. Right now.
Okay.
Let us say they have some 20 websites which are developed on different .NET frameworks. Now, can they have 20 different servers?
No.
No, because again it's a redundancy to have so many servers. So for that we have a concept called pooling.
Okay.
Pooling is nothing but you can create a pool for each version of your .NET.
Okay.
Fine. So which means, if you can select SharePoint Central Administration, just select it out. The same thing, same SharePoint Central. Yeah. What is the version you have? It's .NET Framework 2.0. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just go back to the same combo box, drop down? I mean, say drop down. Yeah. Select on Classic .NET App Pool. I think if it is not changing, maybe you have only one version. But mainly, can you just select some other? Just try out some other. Same one. Can you just try something else? And
It's
the same. Okay, doesn't matter. Anyways, it's the same. Sorry.
Mode.
That is fine. The pipeline mode is fine. That won't make much difference. Anyways, okay. So anyways, if you have to see, what the point what I wanted you to learn here is, you can have any number of versions of .NET being installed in your PC, right?
Okay.
Let us say you have installed something called 2010 in your PC, right? You can also install 2012. You can also install 2005.
Okay.
Now I have a point here for you. Let us say you have IE8 here.
Okay.
Now, when you install IE9, can you keep the same IE8 again?
No.
Because it will completely overwrite your Explorer.
Yeah.
Which means, Microsoft vendor wants to completely override, remove your IE8 and place IE9 in your PC. Am I right?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Which means you cannot have multiple versions of your IE.
Correct.
but in .NET you can have.
Oh.
First point, right? And then
Mhm.
second point is, as you can have multiple versions of .NET in your IE, in the same way your IIS server should also should support multiple versions of your .NET.
Okay.
So that's why how to support multiple versions is, you will be installing all the versions of your .NET like 2.0, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 and all, and you will create each and every pool for each version. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
And whenever you just cancel this up, cancel. Yeah. See here, when there is an option called application pool, right? So here, whenever you select an application pool of certain version, so that version will be applied to your whole website.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's how your website works on certain .NET framework. Let us say if your website is created on 2.0, but latest version is going on is 4.0, even then it doesn't make much difference, because anyways you are going to expose this website under 2.0 application pool itself. So that concept is nothing but an application pool.
Okay.
Now you understood what is that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, cool. That's that I wanted you to. But anyways, Mohammed, this all doesn't come under SharePoint, but I just want to share IIS knowledge, some IIS knowledge, because it is, maybe it will be, useful for you in long run. Okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Now just close this up. Close this advanced settings. Now that's it. I think .NET roles. Okay, we don't need roles and all. Page controls. Okay. Okay. CGI. No. Okay, fine. So these are the things which you have to know as of now, actually. Okay. So this is all about IIS server, Mohammed. Okay. We have just seen, a percent of IIS server, and why the name of SharePoint 80 is in this way, we'll learn. Okay. Just keep this in mind, that you have asked one question, that why the name is 80, right? Actually you can have some other name also, but if you can see 80, they gave this name 80 in order to make sure to show you that they have used a port called 80.
Yeah, HTTP port is 80.
Yeah. If you go to next one, SharePoint Central Administration. Okay, this one, yeah, you can see some other port, right?
Yeah.
You can also give the name of Central Administration as this, which means SharePoint Central Administration hyphen 16530. You can give any name you want for your site.
Okay.
Okay, so that doesn't matter at all anyways, right?
Alright.
So that will be, so anyways, so today we were able to configure, we learned something on SharePoint anyways, at least to how to configure, and this is how so now you understood why we enabled this IIS on turn off and turn on in control panel, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that enabled, you will never be able to run SharePoint. Okay, that is what is very important in this IIS. Okay, so let's stop till here. So anyways, as it is working fine now, from tomorrow we'll actually start the actual topics in SharePoint, which is creating a basic site in SharePoint. Fine.
Sure.
Okay, and I'll try to actually, because of this disturbances, I recorded bits and pieces of our videos, but anyways I'll try to accumulate them and I'll send it to you. Okay, but from tomorrow, as we'll be at one stretch, okay, we'll try to go in a way. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, Mohammed, I think you have learned something today. Even I have learned something. Okay, so we'll resume our these things from tomorrow. Fine.
Alright.
So and then I'll see you tomorrow. Then fine. Okay.
So how will you be sharing the video, like on?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like whatever video I'm doing it, if it is less than some MBs, it will be fine actually. But if it goes to GBs, the problem starts. Anyways, right? So let us.
We can share it on either on Dropbox or.
Yeah, I was thinking about Dropbox or SkyDrive or Google Drive or yeah. But we have some sources anyways. I can share you through that, but that's fine. So you basically prefer Dropbox, or like what you will be using?
I have space in Google Drive, like 2-3 GB. If that is okay with you.
Yeah, not a problem. I can share you through Google Drive anyways. That is not a problem anyway. So or I can actually I can also we can also use FTP, but that's fine. I think if you have Citrix or WebEx with these guys who are giving actually, but anyways I'll share you through Google Drive itself. I'll copy it in my and I can share you that. Okay.
Awesome.
Fine then, Mohammed. Okay, I'll try to accumulate all these bits and pieces properly.
All right.
But from tomorrow, will as tomorrow classes starts as stressed, I'll share you the each and every video. Fine.
Awesome. Great.
Okay, Mohammed. Then have a nice day. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Fine. Bye.